Hello and welcome to this video. I'm calling this video redirect, and it'll become apparent why I'm calling it redirect as I go through this video. Okay, so this here is about the student community in and of itself and where you need to go in order to get more activity. What you're looking at right now is the student community login page. You can get there by going to http://community.pennfoster.edu/welcome. Again, that's http:// the word community.pennfoster.edu/welcome. Now, uh, it will bring you to this login page. If you don't have a login for the student community, you could come over here to this register, right? Click on register and register and get into the community. And if you have a difficult time with that, you can always call tech support at Student Care and they will be able to help you register. Now, before I actually log in, I want to point out that what you're seeing on the student community, all of this here functionality is here. You can view everything. But if you actually want to make posts to the community, you have to have an account. You have to be logged in order to do that. Just as a quick aside, you can also get to your normal Penn Foster record by clicking on that word student portal up there on the right hand side, and then you can log in to the your Penn Foster record. Now I'm going to log in to a dummy account right now, and only to be able to show you that the functionality works two ways. Okay, this is a dummy account. So if you're actually logged into your account with Penn Foster and you're on your home page over here, you can come over to the right hand side of the screen and click on this community button, and it will actually take you right into the student community. So if you're logged in already in Penn Foster and you want to go there, just click on the community on the right hand side here. But instead, I'm going to come back over here to the student community and I'm going to physically log in. Now, let me just do this. Okay, I'm logging in here, and when you do, it immediately takes you into your inbox. Okay, now this video is not about how to use the student community. You can ask about that by posting, right? But uh, what I want to show is that when you log in, um, and and this is the whole purpose behind this video is, a student would normally think that if I was, say, in the financial associate degree program, I would want to be able to go to the financial accounting group, financial associate degree group, or if I was in bookkeeping, I would want to go to the bookkeeping group. And when they first created this here student community, the powers that be had the same kind of thinking. I mean, it made sense if if I was in a particular curriculum, in a particular course, I would want to go to that group. And if we, under business here, you'll see, right, the way this tree structure is, okay, academic groups, and then these are all the different academic groups that we've created. And under each academic group, there's subspaces. So in order to take a quick look at that, I clicked on subspaces, and you can see these are all of the different curriculums that pertain to the business group. Now, the problem with this here is, um, some students, like, I'm just going to pick fashion merchandising here. If I click on that, it's going to drill down and take me to that particular curriculum. But as you can see, I have, here's someone who posted 1 hour ago as a new student, and then there was a posting 6 days ago, and then there was 3 weeks ago. That new student who posted 1 hour ago, they're going in there, and first of all, they're seeing that, oh, there's not that much activity based upon the time frames here, right? So, why would I, keep coming back in here, right? And that's the purpose behind this video. It's being redirected. We want you to go to the business group so that it is more like a parent group. It oversees all of the other groups. So let me go through that again here. Right? When you come up and you first log in, I'm not going to be concerned with any of these other menu items. I'm only concerned with here is this academic groups one right here. Okay, and as you see, as I hovered over it, it gave me college, career, and high school. Well, if I'm in that, particular group, fashion merchandising, I might think, oh, well, that's under college. Let me click on college. And down the side, here you have all of the different academic groups that are related to college. Now notice vet tech is not a business subject, but it's under the college curriculum. And yeah, sure, I see fashion merchandising and I can get to fashion merchandising the same place where I was just before, okay? Where, I have a new student and then 6 days ago and 3 weeks ago. But what's happening is that spreads everyone out that is related to business into their each individual curriculum. And therefore, they're not getting as much exposure. We have the same thing with career school. If you click on career school, here's all of the different careers that we have. Dressmaking is not part of business, okay? Up here, bookkeeping is, okay? And if you were in the bookkeeping program, you would come in here and I see 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it doesn't seem like there's that much activity. And if you post a question here, most likely no one is going to see it. So that's the title of this video, redirect. So what we want everyone to do here is, even though you can hover over academic groups and see college, career, and high school, we want you to just click on the academic groups. And that will take you to this subpage. And under the subpage, here's the business. This is where we want everyone to come and do their postings. Because let's face it, you might have, say, 6 college curriculums. I'm just going to accounting, business management, finance, fashion merchandising, marketing, hospitality, so on and so forth. All of those curriculums have financial accounting as a subject, right? If I want to post about financial accounting, and get the most exposure, well, I want to talk to all the students that have had financial accounting, or say math for business and finance, or math applications, right? So if they all post in the business group, there's a lot more exposure, because if I'm in fashion merchandising and I have a question about financial accounting and I post there, I'm never going to get a reply to it, because there's not that many people posting in fashion merchandising. So come to academic groups and then click on business. And this is where we want everyone that's in a business curriculum to be posting. All right, this is where you get the most amount of your exposure and the most connection to all the various students. As you can see, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 5 hours ago, all right, 3 days ago because of the weekend. So yeah, this is where we want you to be, okay, is to come into click on academic groups. I'm doing it again. Then business. And here's where we want everyone to be posting. Now, just as a quick navigational thing and just to make you aware, this top portion is featured content. All right, we will post certain content as featured content and keep it up there for a period of time. Like, for example, you see there's 4 days ago, 3 days ago. A few days ago, a student had a question about markups and markdowns and break even. Well, I posted these videos and they'll stay there for another 2-3 days. Right? However, that doesn't mean that after 2-3 days I'm going to remove them from featured content and you're not going to have access to them. Okay. What we're doing here is, on the left hand side, we have what we call widgets, or basically different sections. We have one on how to study. Then this financial education relates to Financial Education Fridays, where we try to post, like you see over here, Financial Education Fridays, GDP. Do you really understand what it means? This post will actually be found under financial education. Let me click on it. And there's the same exact posting right there. So you can go back through these listings and see the different Financial Education Friday postings. this here is meant to be, this section, just as an FYI, is meant to bring up different kinds of topics that you wouldn't find in a textbook, okay? Um, this here is to try to expand beyond the world of academia and to what, really matters in the real world, in the workplace, okay? So let me go back, all right? So here was how to study. These are different videos and different topics on methods of study, or like here, how to calculate your grades, or word problems. You're having a problem with word problems. Uh, you know, go through and watch these videos because it might help you with your education on how to be able to study and how to learn. Again, we went over financial education. Right now we have a section called business math, which relates to math for business and finance and math applications. And we also have a section here on financial accounting. Now, business math and financial accounting, these are subjects. We're going to add more in the future, managerial accounting or whatever it is that we add. This here is an ongoing work in process. Uh, but like financial accounting, this relates to the financial accounting subject, but it's also of interest to bookkeepers because in this section here, we've put up a lot of things that relate to bookkeeping, and we're going to continue to add more content in order to help students through sticking points in their subjects. Okay, so this here is a work in process. Right? These here sections down the left-hand side, and if you're coming here and you're trying to find something in business math, math for business and finance, and you're in chapter 11, you know, we're not up to chapter 11 yet, okay? Um, and the same thing with the financial accounting. We're just getting started, and it takes time to create content, and we do it ad hoc. It's not professionally done. It's just put up there in order to help, clarify some concepts. But if you're looking at this, feel free to post, by clicking on start a discussion or ask a question, and other students or instructors will, try to respond to whatever you post there. But one of the first places that you should look is, look to the left, especially if it's math or financial accounting at this point in time. And as we move through the future, a year from now, this left-hand side is going to look very, very different than it does today. So just be aware of that. Okay. Um, and that's about all I have to say for this video. I know that's an abrupt ending, but really click on academic groups and then come into the business group and do all of your posting here. And this way, all of the students who are spread out all over the various subgroups will all be concentrated in one place, and you'll be able to get your answers to your questions or discussions more fluidity, because this is where everybody will be at on the community. Okay, I hope that helps, and have a great day.